survey did not come up with vanilla as the most popular.
Is it Superman?
Although it's in the United States, not in the world.
It also depends on what region they did it in.
It went chocolate followed by cookies and cream.
Yeah.
Yeah, that they didn't do that a very good sample then.
I don't know.
How
like,
many?
it also depends on context, because it's like, if I'm gonna eat just ice cream, I would never eat just vanilla.
Well,
Like
what's the
ever.
sample size? Does it say the sample size?
Well, sample size doesn't matter if you take it all in one area.
This was an online survey.
Oh, well, yeah, that's no good ever.
Yeah.
That's super convenient sample.
I mean,
Well,
cookies and
I
cream is
mean,
hardly
it's
unreasonable.
like, do you think 4chan is gonna like vote bomb the favorite ice cream flavors as taken by Yahoo whatever marketing surveys or whatever?
I wouldn't put it
No.
past them.
No, but it's... In which, if that were the case, they would have picked custom flavor and done something like the Hitler did nothing wrong thing they did to Mountain Dew.
I mean, that's my favorite flavor of Mountain Dew.
Or the new Mountain Dew flavor of Gush and Grannies.
Yes, or that one, which is like number 2. But still.
Alright.
I wouldn't put it past 4chan to do anything.
Sorry,
But-
pool's closed.
That's Habbo, though.
And who did it?
Well, 4chan, but that's not ice cream.
Yes. Yes, I know. They would do pool's closed flavored ice cream.
Pool's closed.
So what is that, like chlorine and urine?
Never mind. I'm gonna get off this topic because it's people who are bad people, and it's gonna make me say bad things.
It's probably not urine, it's probably something else. And then something else as well.
Systemic oppression. Alt-righters.
Nope.
Alright, I'm in the middle of combat, but I will get to a sanctuary in just a second.
Alright,
This
we're
is
gonna...
literally the 6th time I've killed Altessi looking for Kaiser Behemoth.
Wait, does killing Altachi spawn the behemoth?
No, you fly around over the spawn locations with Behemoth Air, and I kill him whenever I see him, because, you know, B ranks.
Gotta get that kill 5,000 B rank achievement.
It's not gonna get itself, right?
Alright. Got a question for you guys. Have any of you seen The Magicians?
No.
It's a TV show.
Nope.
It's basically a bloodier version of Harry Potter.
Not interested?
Oh, and they make fun of Harry Potter so much.
Extra not interested?
It's so good.
Like, I'm all for satire shows, but...
Oh, it's not like satire at all. I mean, they do make a couple like jokes here and there about Harry Potter, but I mean, for the most part, it's its own show.
User joined your channel.
Hey, Drev. After, Radial Sacrament, that comes after the first Inception, drag the boss back to the middle.
Alright. And then we do our stack thingy for the things on the ground.
For
the gravitational
anomaly.
Mhm.
Yeah, as he goes in the middle there, there should be a spot, like, right behind him, And that's where you'll stack, also for the incinerating heat.
Makes
Nice.
sense.
Is it going to be the same safe spot? It's like right in the middle.
User disconnected from your channel.
Kind
Like-
of?
Like the one that we go into in the very first gravitational anomaly.
Yeah.
Okay, so when we stack before the gravitational anomaly, it should not be like
User
right in the
joined
middle,
your channel.
just like off to the side a bit.
Technically, range could still be in that section where the radial sacrament happened. We just gotta book it to the center.
Fair enough. MP users, high five, sprint. It's the best ability ever. Sucks for all you TP users. Get fucked.
They should have a sprint that uses mana MP.
No,
Right.
I'm serious. They should fix sprint to just function like PvP in all scenarios. It is so balanced in PvP, but they just fucking...
What does it do in PvP?
It is a fixed 10 seconds, and it does not consume TP.
Oh yeah, that'd be perfect.
Yeah, it would be balanced.
Maybe they will in the expansion.
Maybe. I mean, my hopes are not ever up for them to make smart decisions. Oh, fuck off, game. Like, how much spell speed does it fucking want me to have? All of it.
You need to take your friend's spell speed too.
This run's going well.
Who's getting it?
TP turret.
Two.
Better hope for a crit. Oh,
I wonder if I size in the middle, does this hit everyone? I don't know if that hit any of them.
Well, it hit me.
No. The enemies. I was in cleric stance, so well. I'm just gonna not heal anymore.
Is there an extra wing up?
Well, apparently I can't do Palace of the Dead on Friday anyway, because I was invited to meet and cube and maybe meet cubes.
huh? What?
Okay, I'm assuming like a dinner thing where you have to chop meat cubes.
No. It's Korean barbecue followed by magic cubing.
Okay, so it was dinner at least.
Yeah.
Sounds delicious though. Can you send me some?
It will not be delicious by the time it gets there. I have
Same
received
day Amazon drone.
I have received enough food via postal mail to learn that lesson.
Someday that'll actually be a thing. Same day Amazon.
They already have same-day delivery for Amazon. Just they do it by their employees driving it out to your house.
Ship cross country.
It's
Same
not,
day is same day.
not available in all locales. Oh fuck it. Didn't want to
Yeah, there
size.
has to be a warehouse.
Does it have to be an Amazon store?
No, just Amazon warehouse. Well, and the warehouse has to
I mean,
stock the item.
I was gonna say the warehouse has to stock it. Because it can't be from like a third-party store, right?
It can if they have it at that warehouse and it's fulfilled by Amazon.
Yeah, fulfillment is the important part. One of them did not die soon enough.
It's dead now, though, for some reason.
Well, dots.
I don't know.
It was at 1%. It finished its cast at 1%.
Hmm.
Well, at least Silent is getting his wish.
The Radiant Sacraments.
Every time.
Oh my god.
They're fine. Oh, Drevin on the other hand.
Yeah, if I hadn't popped through a battle, I wouldn't have been fine. Cream soda beer.
You lost me a beer.
Not a beer person. I'm not a beer person either. Oh shit. I'm running. Oh
I
wait.
think I may have just fucked myself.
You might have.
That would
Nope.
be good. We are so good.
Myself. I look really goofy when I'm casting.
God, this is gonna be rough.
That was kind of funny. When the tank buster hit, the LB bar just went up like a quarter of a bar.
I'm gonna take the pistol and the punch right after.
Don't worry, we're safe from the past.
For like 5 more seconds.
Oh god, no, it's sending us back to the future.
We're going back, Marty!
LB.
My dots.
It's very important because he's gonna Inception.
Now you would not have lived without that crit.
I think my dots are still ticking.
We should probably stack somewhere that's
Now stand right in the middle. That was not the middle I was talking about.
middle is not.
I was in the middle. Shit. I'm going right.
Right. I have defamation.
Wait, no.
Yeah, we're supposed to go to the left. If we have the...
Defamation goes left, or right.
I was
The
definitely
shared
in the right
sentence
spot.
goes left. Running as running away from the crystal. I had to like double back because I was going the wrong way.
Yeah.
So healer with the blue tether goes right, which is what I did.
Yeah. I saw you going the other way, so I tried to just go to the right. But then it was too late.
You have to share mutual trust and also blame the other person when they fuck up.
Does one of the tanks usually get defamation?
Let me go back to the guide really quick.
Because the last 2 times we got to that spot, I've had defamation.
Hang on a second. Inception plus debuffs.
Seems very likely.
So basically, I'm either going to get house arrest or
Hang on a
defamation.
second. The debuff pattern is the same each time. Main tank with defamation, off tank linked to DPS, healer linked to DPS, healer with shared sentence, 2 DPS linked together.
Main tank did not have defamation.
Then it's just a tank. But that's what this person says, may or may not be true. It might be an alternate effect.
Yeah, I don't like how long that gap is between when he disappears and when he starts to mark it. It was...
Oh god.
Oh,
Sorry.
Guess we're going now.
It's my fault.
It is. You need to pull him off the middle, though, for later.
Too late. He's not moving from this spot.
You can still run into the middle.
Yep.
Might want to move out.
Well, fucking sacrament.
Yep.
I killed you, Salenta.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
You killed me like 2 minutes later. But I do blame you. Because I'm not the responsible.
I guess someone else got it.
Well, it's fine. I was running Scholar through Expert today, and fucking Whispering Dawn is so short. Why does it never hit the main tank?
It's the same size as Sucker.
I stand by my statement.
You shouldn't ever expect it to hit the main tank.
But that lets me DPS more.
Then manually move worse.
God, why is Gato such a needy bitch?
This is pretty bad. Wow, so much eye for eye. I like this.
Oh god.
You're fine. See?
I don't know what being at 10% and seeing both healers and cleric stance has to make you concerned.
The part
But-
where...
I thought you guys were gonna let me die because I screwed up.
I mean, I wasn't gonna save you, but
I pre-illustrated you because I knew you would take the extra hit. And I knew Drevin would pull it off before you know it. Trust, man.
One of these times, the tanks are gonna forget I'll be there.
then we can say we've wiped to everything. I was wondering if they were gonna come.
I'll come when I'm damn ready.
That's what he said.
I wish they'd make Shikuchi instant, like they made the other proc ability type thing.
Yes. More south. Was last one radiant?
Yes.
Yes, it was.
Oh, nice. Good. I hate trying to get in the middle from the south position.
All the best crits. Another crit.
Are those your greatest crits? I'm gonna
Nothing
release a
like
CD.
Can you go a little bit north of there? But it's not actually supposed to be. That's fine. Well, we should move the markers after.
And I'm at max health. With no heals.
Self heals are still heals.
And I only took one tank buster.
Lucky crits.
No, I can now I can kill him with only one tank buster.
Well, see, your boring axe does something.
Yeah, but
Other
we're gonna have
than
to make
look
it look
boring.
cool.
So if we don't see a marker, it's going to be at east.
I see.
Wait until you see the marker before you move. Oh fuck!
No,
Oh god,
Mark.
he's at the spot where he went the first time.
No, he's not. Okay. Well,
Someone
alright.
survived. Just randomly going somewhere. Oh no! Wait,
Wow, I
what?
died inside him. Okay.
Wait, I have aggro.
That sounds like Victorian metaphor.
Something little death. Which isn't actually a Victorian metaphor.
Elizabethan metaphor.
Well, it's neither, actually.
Oh, I'm so screwed. Oh, bye, Tim. Bye.
1980s metaphor.
Yeah.
Oh,
like it.
I just died in your arms tonight. Oh, making us sit through all this shit.
Well,
I mean, at least we
what
can
point
say we got to puddles.
Oh god, the fools!
Oh, the puddle. So someone soaks them, right?
These are Phoenix pools, but you're also dropping Earth Shakers at the same time.
Ah, I
The
see.
puddles are the second set.
Wow, I lived through all three through the first two explosions.
So I have to say, like this fight feels like on a difficulty setting wise or whatever. It feels different from when we were doing T13, but it feels like the difficult parts are sort of more like incrementally staggered as opposed to like really hard at the beginning and then like really kind of boring in the middle and then really hard at the end. Then again, in the middle, people just kept dying to dive bombs because apparently dive bombs are hard and people's connections are bad. I got a bio really bad, sorry.
Which crystal was off by a little bit?
It was the one.
That one. Should be closer to there? C was close enough, I think. Well, yeah. These look better. I think.
Do we want to wait until we get to the phase and then actually put the markers down where they should be?
No, it should be pretty obvious, just in between two red dots.
Well, I mean, when we can actually see the red dots and actually put it between them.
It's fine, it's ballpark. In fact, I don't think we should put it on the very outside. We should probably put it, like, actually just in between two red dots.
No, I just wanted to actually push through that part even if it was by myself so that I could see the puddles.
pretty sure I placed 2 crystals last run, or 2 runs ago. Oh. Really? I think we should always just be ready to place 2 crystals.
How close are you to your dragon spear, Linda?
I think I'm on my 7th rune.
That's not bad.
Never grinding anything ever again.
Until the next step. That was not, let's be honest, that was not nearly as bad as Garuda. We get more lights for the steps, and we need half as much light. So,
To be fair, I wasn't around for those grinds.
wow, it took 500 runs of the most efficient method to get the Nexus. They came.
Each run only took like 90 seconds though.
2 minutes, but still, 500 of them.
Move bonus?
I finished my Zeta when the first part of this relic came out.
Yeah, it takes 167 runs of A1S if you don't get a bonus. But that's the other thing, is that you can also randomly get a bonus
Yeah.
based on RNG this time, which you could not get before.
Oh.
I mean, I'm just only doing it when there's bonus. If there's no bonus, I'll farm later.
Yeah, if there's a bonus, it takes like 84 runs of A1S.
I ended up running like the first thing I did when this patch came out is I unlocked my relic. So when I was doing all of the new content, I was getting light for my weapon.
Yeah, I got 2 runes before I started grinding.
That's about how much I had. And I did exactly 100 AS or A1S runs.
It's annoying that they didn't let you go back and do the easy stuff. Like, the fastest way to grind out an old one was to go and just do unsynced the basic Ifrit. Kill him in under 20 seconds.
You can solo that now at level 60, right?
No, I'm talking like the level 20 Ifrit.
Okay, well, you can definitely solo that at level 60.
Yeah. Takes less than 20 seconds. Like,
You actually got light for that?
yep.
Well, they fixed that, where you only get light from level 60 content for the new one.
Yeah.
I was actually kind of sad. And you also don't get light from hunts.
Yeah, 800 HP, no problem.
Oh no, me. I meant just me.
Yep.
Like I felt the sacrament.
It's called grazing, and you get extra points for it.
Not worth it.
Yeah, how many 1cc's have you done?
0.
I don't remember getting any points for anything.
Oh, fuck. Cleric Stance is advised for doing DPS. I actually feel more embarrassed about, like, DPSing without Cleric Stance than healing with Cleric Stance.
Yeah, for sure. That is definitely more.
Like, 395? That doesn't seem like the number I should be doing.
Oh, I was panicking thinking that we didn't kill it in time. No, we almost killed her. East. They need to fix that. Everything gets frozen except for combos. lava will still fall off during that. Which is pretty irritating, actually.
Yep. Driving, we go north.
Is this one always radial?
Yes.
Yeah, 12 times.
Okay, I thought it was.
Where are you stacking for this?
Alright, memorize your symbol. And get ready for the... Alright, I'm going left.
No, Leto. Oh, is it Dory?
Oh, that's a spicy meatball. Can we scrub it out and not use limit break so that we can try to see more of the fight?
Pull on north.
Can you like...
Oh boy, the puddles.
Is one for the other one? Oh wait, someone else needs to take it. Well, that's awkward.
Yeah,
Wait,
DPS
wasn't
take
I
it
so-
first.
Wasn't I supposed to have, like, Earthshakers going out?
No,
Earthshakers.
that's the second one.
That's the second, yeah.
Oh,
Who takes the first
this one we just heal up and hopefully don't die.
Apparently, healers can't take them, or else we're gonna be really sad before we fight.
Healers don't take it, the DPS take it first, and tanks are the last ones to take it.
Summon Alexander. Alexander Fortress appears on the outer edge of the platform. Will cast various mechanics in conjunction with Alexander Prime. Holy Bleed, raid-wide AoE, indicated by glowing blue cast animation on Prime. Communion. Target players with red lasers. Players will drop 6 communion puddles in a row. Puddles will apply a critical damage bleed, avoid standing in these, and place them away from incoming mechanics. Void of Repentance. Spawns 2 puddles around the platform in set positions. Must be soaked 3 times to fully remove. Applies raid-wide debuffs, damage down, infirmary, bleed, if not soaked or removed. Puddles deal damage and afflict players with magic vulnerability up 10 seconds, and healing done down 45 seconds debuffs. Each soak decreases the size of the puddle, but increases the damage it deals to the soaker.
So who's supposed to soak that?
There are a few ways to handle all these mechanics as shown in the diagrams below. Essentially the breakdown is the same. Main tank will pull Alexander Prime ahead of the Repentance puddle spawns, or angle him in the center to ensure pools are within safe zones for the incoming sacrament. See diagrams. Communion players will split into 2 and spread out into each safe area. Player 1, red, will begin dropping communion puddles inside the incoming sacrament on the boss's flank while moving toward the Repentance puddle. The partner, player 3, pink, will mirror their movement in the opposite direction. On the other side, player 2, green, and player 4, yellow, are essentially doing the same. Tanks and healers will need to dodge sacrament as necessary. Player 1, red, and player 2, green, will soak the first Repentance pool. So that is... I guess these are DPSers, not tanks, not healers. Then move out and continue dropping their communion puddles. They begin making their way back toward the boss and healers for the incoming incinerating heat. As the first soakers, their debuffs will fall off in time to be able to share incinerating heat. No other players will be available to do this, so pre-positioning is key to make it in on time. Player 3, pink, and player 4, yellow, will move into Repentance pools after the first soak, moving through it and dropping their communion puddles as necessary. Player 1, red, and player 2, green, will stack with healers for incinerating heat, while both tanks either enter and soak their respective Repentance pools. So it goes on one side, whoever's player 1, player 3, and then tank 1. And then on the other side, it's player 2, 4, and tank 2 for the Repentance pools.
For the first set, it'd probably be smartest for me to take the last one, considering I can mana ward it.
Usually it's the tanks that do the last one.
The first set?
Well, I mean, we can use the same order for either set. Then, after that, all players will then prepare for the incoming high raid damage. Then, number 7, the next set of Repentance pools will appear at 90 degrees to the previous set. Main tank can pre-position as necessary. And these are the things that we were looking at previously, where you have the weird plus shape with Alexander Prime kind of to the north, and then you're doing the little, like, pew pew pew, drop drop drop.
Yeah, those puddles weren't east and west, they were like northeast and southwest.
I guess we just pull the boss to.
Oh, you
right
pull him.
spot.
You pull him relative to where the puddles spawn.
Yeah.
Are we doing
like-
the top strat or the bottom strat?
I think that's for first and second set.
No, they're just alternate. They're alternate options.
Oh, okay.
One is easy. You put them between them. The other one you put them offset.
Well,
Oh, it's the one that Carrot linked earlier. If you just scroll up a little bit in the TeamSpeak, it should be there.
yeah, so I guess the second option favors melee a little more because you spend most of your time in DPS range of Alexander while dropping your puddles.
Oh, oops. That one I had for second Inception. Well, I did click. I did also have the picture up there. Where it says second Inception, I meant that for the puddles. That's just a different way of doing it.
I mean, it's not that different. It's pretty close. Puddles have a slightly different shape.
But hopefully in both cases, it's the melee are the first ones, then ranged, and then tanks. And yeah, and then since the main tank is going to be taking the last puddle, Alexander should move to where that puddle was and then be inside the puddle, so that because the next set are going to spawn 90 degrees from the previous set, so Alexander will already be in position to do the same shape, just rotated. Also, we don't give a shit where north is in this case, or where big Alexander Fortress is.
Right.
It's all based on where the puddles spawn. So based off of the previous discussion, or like whatever that was being read out, you're saying that Salenta is red, Tylete is green, Valletta is pink, Midori is yellow?
Midori's pink, I'm yellow.
Alright, Midori's pink, Valletta is yellow. So, Midori left side, Valletta right side, based off of relative to the location of Alexander.
Facing away?
No, well, left when facing Alexander, then right when facing Alexander. Color coded on that chart, if everyone's looking at the same chart.
And that's for the second one. But the same people are going to be taking the same puddles the first time on the same sides. There's just no Earthshakers.
And there should still be the incinerating heat to share.
When is that exactly?
It is
After the last puddle.
after the first soak.
I thought it was
So-
after the last soak.
The incinerating heat is after the first soak because the first people who soak can't share the incinerating heat.
Okay.
Oh, it's just tanks and healers for the incinerating heat?
It's tanks and casters.
Casters are going to be dropping puddles.
No. This is the first set. For the first set.
Oh,
This is only a diagram for the second one because the first one doesn't have the Earthshaker puddles.
Okay, never mind. I was wrong. It is after the last one, but only the first players who took the soak will have their debuffs fall off. So it is melee and healers for the incinerating heat.
Okay.
That means that tanks and casters will not be able to share, or they will die.
So, incinerating heat is after all three pools?
That's what it
Or
seems
all
like.
three? That's what I thought. Because I thought I remembered seeing it come out after all the puddles were gone.
And it's always a regular sack that he's going to do.
Yeah.
And during the inception phase, are we gonna stack to do the anomalies in a certain way or no?
I don't like what we're doing right now, where we're pulling him in the middle. I think we should kind of leave him towards one side.
No, you want to have him in the middle.
Why?
Because if he's off to the side, it gets a little tricky.
Alright, well, when he's standing like absolutely in the middle, it is really hard to avoid the gravitational anomaly and get into the safe spot and then stack for incinerating heat. We've had people almost die a couple times, and that's, you know, just like one shy away from people actually dying.
That's why he's asking if we want people to stack in a specific spot.
Right, and the specific spot we need to stand that is always safe is currently right in the middle of Alexander's hitbox.
It's just kind of hard to see.
There's been a couple times where like there's been an open thing right on the right side.
But that's not always there. That's the problem. There's one spot that is always open, and it's in dead center of the arena. So I would recommend having him like just slightly off center, so that we're not trying to like dodge into his hitbox.
On your go, Tylee.
I'm good. I was just looking at the guide.
Radio, get in.
Radiant.
Radio. Say whatever.
West.
East.
Uh-oh, we have a random.
Oh, that sucks.
Just get to the edge. Alright, well.
By the time the icon showed up, he was already
Assume
halfway
he's
through
north.
his task.
Get in. Alright, that nipple that Drevin's standing on is our safe spot.
Well, if Devin's standing there, that's one spawn there.
Just slow cast this.
Yep. Run!
Nope, I'm not gonna make it.
You're not in range unless you stand in the middle of the room. You rest one person!
Why is everyone so far away?
Because we're on the edge because of the last mechanic.
I don't know why I died there.
What was your mark?
I had the blue tether. I think with Valletta.
Yeah.
Blood is not
Huh.
close to the
No.
far away.
Stay away. Stay away.
Oh no, I had
No.
the red green with Tam, so we were together.
Yeah. There was no one at the other place.
Hey, Alexander can soak the puddles, right? Right? Right?
If only, right?
What killed you? Isn't there supposed to be a tank swap at some point?
I have not read anything about that yet. But I'm reading this as we go, so spoilers, don't tell me.
Chastity Heath? Oh, that's not good. You are so dead.
Bullshit.
We're gonna get swatted.
I can't provoke that fast.
Like, the series of, like, epiphanies that happened right there.
I can't provoke that fast.
Run! Teleport! Teleport! No, no teleport? Are you use it? Oh, seriously?
Wow. That's a dick move.
Worth it.
Isn't that a move where it like transfers all your hate to them?
80% of what you generate while it's on.
Oh.
I mean, you were going to die anyway.
Someone had to die
You
first.
just wanted to make sure it was before you did.
But how often do you get to experience Shadewalker personally?
This reminds me of, like, hunter trolling. Like, was Misdirection the best spell that they ever came up with? Or the best spell? At least we're getting that consistent.
Don't jinx it.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be the time that the tanks are getting fight.
See, you should have said that after we forgot.
I mean, you can deliberately not hit the button just for the lulz.
You can't forget after you mention it, though. So actually what Carrot was doing was saving us from a wipe.
I got counting down. I'm not gonna intentionally wipe this.
Crit. Nope. Sorry, guys.
What?
Here I'll be. After Gravitational. Well, too late. Thanks for the res. I'm just gonna soak this by myself. Yep. There was not a good spot for that.
I didn't have much time. I was going to be tanking very soon.
That's true. Yeah. Well, Tam did the right thing, I think.
No, Solenta did the right thing. He died quickly.
Stack. Okay. Sure.
Damn it!
Yeah, he autoed me. What?
Be sure we
I
set.
wanted to get you in the punishing heat. Damn, if I would have hit sprint, I would have caught you.
I thought this was a farm party.
Someone going to do the cow ASCII art.
What? Did somebody say bonus?
Well, no, the cow one is like moo. I thought this was a farm party. Although I suppose you could put anything in the text portion.
User disconnected from your channel.
God, I want to get my A12 clear this week. Does anybody have their A12 clear?
Not us, I don't think. Yes, that one.
Okay. Doesn't quite look as good as the other plans. Where do people find these macros?
Are they set up like are there like online guides for how these are made?
Okay. The art of making ASCII art is it is something that obsessed people will
User
spend
joined your
hours of their
channel.
life making with absolutely no credit whatsoever. And then once it
Of
exists,
course.
it just perpetuates forever.
But you can just run it through a converter on an image to make the ASCII, and then you just have to adjust it for
Okay.
whatever thing you're putting in.
So, automatically created ASCII art based off of converters looks awful. It's like the difference between taking a photograph of something and then scaling it down to like 32 pixels or making actual pixel art. Like, well-crafted ASCII art. They actually have these like websites where you take your source image and you like throw it in the background and then you type the ASCII art on top of it to try to like match it, and they have like, here's this like tool box of useful ASCII art like characters that you can like copy and paste from. But yeah, most of it's just like copying and pasting what other people have already made.
Alright, I'm gonna make one. And it's gonna be funny. At least I hope it's gonna be funny.
The problem with a lot of ASCII art is that it's very font specific. And the font that they use in the Final Fantasy chat logs is slightly different than the MSP Mincho, or no, sorry, MSP Gothic, or whatever that is the default web browser font that almost all ASCII art is made for. So it's really hard to take existing cool ASCII art macros and then port them directly into Final Fantasy.
Be a rebel. Make it in Comic Sans.
I mean, you can make
No.
ASCII art in whatever font you want. It's just not going to look right in Final Fantasy.
No, I'm gonna make it in Final Fantasy. I'm not gonna, like, test it out in other things first.
Well, you could make it in a text editor, paste it into the macro box, then clean it up.
I guess I could do that. That would be cheating. I'm gonna make a macro for when you get into like a farm party and somebody has a bonus.
Okay. Should probably go in now.
Looking at PF and seeing all those Zervin farm parties and going, other than the bird, why?
I know, right? Like, it's the even odd cycle, like bad Star Trek movies. Like every other primal is kind of not worth farming except for the bird.
Well, no, Sephiroth was worth it, because it was...
Because it was the first one in the cycle, and then
But then Sophia was useful.
because it was the first one in the cycle.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Oh, guess what?
It was Nidhogg, right? Nidhogg was not useful.
Yeah.
I thought Nidhogg was decent other than bad optimization.
Yeah, I actually farmed Nidhogg quite a bit.
Because it was much harder to get the 240 weapon and the
That-
same thing.
Yeah, right now the 260 weapons are pretty easy to get.
Well, I suppose the 240 step was like the piece of shit step for your relic, so...
Yeah.
Well, it was also with A7 to get the dip, which was harder.
Still haven't done A7 Savage.
We haven't cleared it either.
Balls.
Balls.
3 balls.
Yeah.
Didn't we try it after the fact?
Once, but like what would happen is we would always be with someone who wants to like do the whole thing, so we'd start at A1 and we'd get about as far as A4 and then run out of time.
Yes, 15,000. legit 15,000 crit.
Or you can reroll Black Mage and just get that on your normal Fire 4s.
I already have Black Mage.
What level is he?
55.
You're
Probably not getting 50.
Not yet.
When Storm's Blood comes out.
No, you guys ran me to like A1 through A6S.
You know what that doesn't include?
A7.
Ah. Keep trying to murk these mercy stroke everything. It always dies too fast.
First world problems.
High DPS problems?
Which are always better than small DPS problems.
I don't know.
I mean, she says my DPS is
Huge.
Yeah, 27,000.
Looks like it's on me. I'm the only one alive.
the thing. He doesn't like do anything right now.
East.
I like getting in a pose. Look at that axe.
Like at Shiva.
Oh, this one you can actually pose doing a move.
No. Tanks go north. Non-tanks do not go north. It's not about the color of the tether.
Oh, that was dumb. Ah, I used the
I mean, could have been like I jumped before I needed to move to get out of the mechanic.
I mean, yeah, but don't be slow in this case.
Well, you'll take less damage while you take longer to kill it, at least.
What?
He's a little out of Apoc's range.
Time for that high speed provoking.
I'll grab it back after Inception's over.
What am I doing?
Ooh, that was close.
Check your colors. Get in.
Do we need to wait for those?
You just need to wait until the damage happens.
Oh, shoot, okay, that's okay too.
Just build another break.
It's already
wait.
full. Alright, the validation.
Okay, yeah, I like this position.
Here come the puddles.
Alright.
Well, for the first time, everyone's alive for this mechanic, so...
So DPS soaks the first hit, right?
Yep.
Melee, then range, then tanks.
Alright, so we're gonna be up here. Rise up. Rise up. Oh, that's up. And then we will go.
You don't use their best, man.
Oh, well,
That's fine. Next one. You see less damage. What the heck?
ow.
Oh yeah. This one you provoke during the level.
I'm dead.
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 Oh,
Word of
okay.
revenge.
Alright, next one. DPS, go. Do the thingy. Don't be in the. Oh, shit.
Okay,
Don't
Trevin,
stop.
which Which one are you gonna go to?
No, I got the bleed of death.
And then...
Oh, really?
I'm usually going to go to the one to the right.
Flop, flop, flop. Oh, ow.
Who's stacking on the second?
So,
So you're gonna go to the one to your right or the one?
To my right.
Okay. You might want to, instead of like facing him outwards, I think he doesn't do any cleaves at that point. I
Yeah,
think.
he doesn't. I was watching. That's why I didn't get there fast enough.
So you might want to just like tank him as you towards the.
Face him towards the middle.
Yeah. After he does the beam thing.
Oh, the Holy Bleed will do 20,000 damage.
Ooh.
Oh, yes.
Unmitigatable?
oh, I
What,
crashed
sucker?
my Final Fantasy.
For like
Alright,
Axel and
I'm gonna go
Sucker.
grab some water while he comes back in.
I think this means that I lose that macro that I made.
Yeah, probably.
I'm surprised no one here has embraced the flannel.
It looks really dumb on Molofells.
It looks like late 90s tie your jacket around your waist.
Yeah.
But it's like the jacket is so huge it looks like a skirt.
Yeah.
And it really emphasizes the pear shape.
Does Final Fantasy allow for actual ASCII inputs?
I mean, that's on an operating system level. What's important to know is that Final Fantasy uses Unicode, and it uses the private use character space for all of the UI things. Like,
The letters in boxes.
stuff like that.
Okay. Does he do a sacrament for the first puddle phase?
Yes, it's always going to be the cross sacrament. No! My party list was in the wrong order. Well, enjoy that,
Random eyebrow.
Enjoy that what?
I gave Eidfried to Tylee instead of you. God, your Tam is like 8th player on my list, and that's really throwing me off.
Slash P sword.
How the what the fuck magic is that?
What? You haven't been using it?
No, it does that automatically, usually, if you don't disconnect.
Yeah, but you disconnect like once a month.
You can also do it from the party menu.
Yeah, but who has time to do that in the middle of a fight?
I actually find it easier.
No, man. Mario teaches typing, taught me well.
In between your stone trees.
You know, I've never ever once used like any sort of sorting on party members.
Never.
Ever. People show up where they show up.
I mean,
Just never played it either.
but by default, it's just gonna make them show up in tanks, healers, DPS.
It always has me at the top, no
Yes.
matter what I am.
Oh, yeah.
That's true for everybody. You are not special.
Oh no, my game thinks I'm special.
East. Oh wait, I'm sorry, I'm not east. Action shot.
Crap, I didn't see you go there, Midori. Whatever. It worked out.
Yeah, I had the red sound.
What?
I don't have sword. No, jeez.
Can we just stay in here for the rest of our
No,
lives?
we're good, we're good. The letter's gonna explode, but that's okay.
53,060 damage.
Yeah, you aren't gonna live. I don't know who has a judgment crystal, but whoever
I
you
do,
are.
and I have no idea.
It's
Yeah, we-
That's
not
gonna
good.
blow up. Get away from it.
There's nowhere to get away from it.
There's the wall.
I'm on the wall. Ow!
Well, alright, I'm gonna try this.
Middle room.
That's not a good place to do that.
Yeah. Oh, you saved us.
Oh,
Oh, walls.
I'm dead.
Yeah, sprint.
It's gonna be interesting to heal for right now. I don't know the stats. Oh wow! What the? Okay. Whee! I like that pose, like that.
Apparently, there is no running away from a 40-foot castle.
I mean, they're known to chase people down.
Why are we fighting this thing again?
Plot.
Because the bard, minstrel guy, Yoshi P, wants us to experience his
Ultimate
incredible
form.
rewrite of what actually happened.
The main heroes got defeated and everyone died? Question mark.
Yes.
I hope in the next one, the easy parts were what the bard was talking about, and the hard parts are the actual thing.
So I reinstalled WoW for like the first time in 5 years, and apparently they now have like 5 or more difficulties on dungeons.
Yes.
You've
I
got
read about that. It's pretty ridiculous.
so it's like there was not enough gradation on hardness for the truly hardcore or the truly sucky. So they have normal and heroic, and then mythic, and then like mythic plus, and like the pluses keep going up. You guys are almost able to kill that one before it finishes almost cold.
We do very often.
I didn't have my phone freeze that time.
I mean, I don't want to blow all my cooldowns in the first guy for no reason.
Virus has no effect. I need to get the Moonlift dance. It's a better dance to dance when you're just waiting for the mechanics.
What about the mana digging?
East.
Crystal so amazing. Why is this part of the game?
Because lottery.
There's another bit.
East.
I love how Midori hops to show Trevor where to go.
Yep. And then HP.
Oh, come on! No! Oh, I should. I was spamming Tetra, but I should have been spamming Benny.
Kind of screwed.
Got him.
Soak immediately. But right after.
Well,
Woo! What? It's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
LB3!
Oh.
LB3! This is also gonna hurt. That's gonna be a lot of damage. And then it's gonna do a lot of damage.
I mean, we're net positive, at least.
Well, how are we gonna soak these? Oh shoot, second.
Oh fuck it.
Not
Oh
in
fuck. Oh
the
fuck.
spot for that.
Oh god, my face. My everything.
I'm not gonna have enough HP to survive this. Wow, 33%. Didn't realize how close we were.
I mean, we don't have that many mechanics left.
I mean, that's the end of the.
That's all the mechanics right there.
That's the last new one.
and then
Except-
what?
We do need to get the chastening heat down.
What's that one? Is that like tanks
That's
have
the
to
tank
stack?
swap.
It's a swap.
Yep.
I mean, it's temporary.
It's temporary, but yeah, like, after he does chastening heat, the main tank cannot take like the next couple hits, or he will die.
Also, the 4 hits of prey, which are like, what, 10k each? It's pretty rough.
Man, remember when there was like T9 and you had the like 5 hits in a row?
Bahamut's favor.
Yeah, that was pretty fun.
That was actually part. That was probably one of the easiest parts of that. Because you'd like virus it and Ifra it, and then it'd be like 2000, 2000, 2000.
We only had 7,000 health.
Yeah, and then you just lustrate like once or twice. You could like solo it.
Lustrate while in cleric stance.
Ah, yes, that too. You could actually be DPSing and lustrates and just fire save.
Sounds like someone was looting a pirate treasure chest in the background.
I don't
It's
know.
like,
Yes, I don't. He.
Our
Yes.
fuck. Cleric stance. Ah.
I was trying to make you good. Couldn't kill in time.
Son, I am disappointed.
Never got my thumb piece off.
It was so close to. Heavy thrust right off. 3 seconds. Next time.
Next
time, catch it.
So wait, what are we supposed to do right here?
Manderville.
Oh, it's not like an LB or anything.
I mean, no.
They'll be just a recreation.
I mean, pretty soon it's gonna be like, you should LB because we have enough to survive in the Dow, and then we can get another melee LB in.
Last.
My axe is like right up in the air. mean, really close.
Excellent, huh? Shit. I found a safe spot though. I have an size.
We're gonna take a stab.
Salenta, help! Salenta.
So tanks are soaking last there.
Yes.
Okay, because I thought we're not supposed. Okay, are we supposed to hit the infirmary? Because I don't think we're supposed to hit that, are we?
Well, the people who take a soap do, I believe.
Yes.
It's everyone else isn't supposed to. So what's supposed to happen is we're supposed to take the first hit, then the ranger's supposed to take the second hit, and then the tanks take the last hit.
Right. So the you get 2 debuffs. One of them is your healing sucks, and the other one is magic damage up. So the fact that you take the first one means you can help soak the other thing, but you can never take 2 soaks.
Right. Okay. So we're doing it correctly then.
Yes.
I just saw this giant like flurry of like red things on everybody, and I'm like,
oh no, that time we didn't do it correctly because someone missed the first soak on one of the sides because people were dead.
That was second soak that got missed, I thought.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
One of the soaks didn't get.
Also, Drebin, you probably shouldn't pull him all the way across the arena. Just turn him around is probably enough.
I was just going by the guide, shows to move them all the way to the wall.
Ah, well, yes, but the one, it moves him less. You have to turn around and move to that one. Also, Telly and I are kind of on the other sides of it. Kind of close. You see what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Here, this one's free. I feel like it's kind of absurd how much damage a size does.
Did it.
Be able to
That's
pull out
what's
low
missing. We're
hand
missing our
mirror.
fucking FC buff. I'm like, why is my food going away so fast?
Be able to pull out low hand mirror and use goat on myself.
Because you're smart enough. You're strong enough. Gosh darn, you're good at killing people.
Yep.
East.
What's funny is when they talk about like the daggers and everything in the Ninja Quest, they talk about like slipping them between people's ribs, and I don't know what giant fucker you're slipping any of these daggers between on. They're like giant paddles.
Ow!
What? A little confused. Well, that's really bad because no one's healed and that's really awkward.
Wait, why'd I die?
Well, yeah.
Because I was dead.
Yeah.
Oh.
I didn't have any of my buff reviews. That's weird. How did people
It-
die?
It,
You
it
just not
looks.
spread correctly? Did it not go off?
Oh, you're almost full, too.
Yeah, but the spread for the shield.
Spread for the shield only mitigates the first hit.
Oh.
Damn it. Konata, you were supposed to get in that.
That was weird.
Yeah, there's only 20 minutes left. I'm not putting any more food up.
Oh, Carrot, how come your HP is so low?
Oh,
Did
it's
your
'cause
stuff break?
my pants broke.
Yeah, you shouldn't have died to that.
I mean, yeah, I was like, how did I die with 22,000 damage? You guys ever have that dream where you show up to raid and you're not wearing any pants? Yeah, me either.
It just literally happened.
East.
Well, that's cozy.
Tank privilege.
It's making interesting.
Does that even affect your self-healing?
I don't think so.
It affects spells, and most warrior healing is not spells.
Equilibrium might.
No, equilibrium's an ability.
Basically, if it's using it's a spell.
Oh, I'm gonna take so much damage in the first couple hits.
No, you're not. You have to put out with them.
Oh, Slenta, that was your fastest time ever.
Yeah, I'm trying to shift around how I use my cooldowns. I haven't found the right strategy yet.
Oh no!
Oh, I was in the wrong spot. That was me.
I'm not gonna do anything unusual. Oh, yeah. Of course.
Well, you got me.
Okay, not ready for this. Yeah. That's gonna hurt a lot. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Holy cow. What the heck? That was 36,000. How do you live through that? What the heck?
Okay, so for that, the next thing is as soon as the punishing heat, the stack mechanic is done, everyone needs to stack up immediately for Cure 3 and Sucker. We need to be topped off and have shields for the big hit that happens immediately afterwards.
Is Living Dead up by then again?
Yeah.
Okay, we might want to do that. It's like 36,000 times 4. I don't know how you can do that.
Oh, for the tank thing?
The tank parade?
Tank take buster?
Yep. 36,000 times 4 is kind of a lot. You gotta mitigate for.
I mean, my benediction is definitely up by that point.
Well, next time we'll give it a whirl with Living Dead. Hopefully it's not one of those mechanics that damages through it.
Hopefully
Please. Please. Alright, well, we've got until 2 a.m. Did anyone want to run anything like Dunscath or Palace or...
2 a.m.
No,
1
it's
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 1
1
p.m. Pacific.
What was
Yeah,
that?
maintenance starts in like 6 minutes.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. It ends at 2 a.m. then. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'll see you guys next time.
Yep. Good night.
Well, in that case, I guess I'm going to...
User disconnected
maybe
from your channel.
play some Mahjong.
See
Hey,
you later.
Salenta, do you want to play Mahjong?